put it in words at all. But the feeling, as you really think about it, it hurts. You know, it really hurts. Oh, shit.
Herbert Baker, Marshall Drawdy, and Henry Williams, all of Jacksonville, were among hundreds of boys from across Florida sent every year to the Florida Industrial School for Boys Reformatory in Marianna. Now in their 60s, the men were sent to the school when they were barely teens. The design is a place to help children turn around their troubled lives. The torture they suffered in a place called the White House and other abuse they faced at the school left them hardened for life.
We were made to go into the White House, which was, it was made of, as far as I remember, concrete bricks. And they had, in the back room, they had two rooms, one across from each other. And it smelled. God, did it smell in there. But then you had to stay in the room right beside it, and you had to listen to the person in front of you going through this.
And you hear this boom, you know, every time they hit him, you know, something jump up, and you next.
And then time you got there, you were shaking so damn bad that you just...
It's like standing up, waiting on somebody to shoot you. Henry Williams, you next. I gets up, go in the room, they put you across the bed.
It's a steel spring bed with
the headboard go around this way, and you got
bars running in between them. And you had to
lay down on your stomach.
Really?
Hold on to the rails, two rails like this,
and bite into the pillow.
Ooh, the pillow was something ever silky. Look straight ahead, you know this. Don't try to look at it.
Do not scream. Do not open your mouth. Do not fight us. Do not try to get up.
Just hold on to the bed.
It's undescribable, the pain from that strap. I mean, this was a strap like they sharpened and barber used to use. And when he brought that down on your backside,
like fire, like somebody sticking fire to you, you know, and that go on.
They thought that was funny. How did you see him squirm on that one? Well, I bet that felt good to him. Did you see him shake?
When they got through, I had blood coming from me. Can't sit down.
I had to come back and get in the shower and just let the hot water peel off my underwear. It stuck to my skin.
And that's a monster experience. And it definitely have a big effect on your life. It really messed my life up.
Sexual abuse and other physical abuse were common. The combination of everything turned raw, unruly boys into hardened, violent men.
When I got out, I tried to go do the right thing. I tried to get a job and do the 9 to 5. I couldn't have a relationship even with a girlfriend. I could not love anybody. It was just there. I didn't want to get close to anybody. Just could not show that affection. I had so much hatred built up into me. So I turned to a life of crime.
I guess if you got somewhere looking at my rap sheet, oh boy, I got all kind of assault charges. I ended up going back to prison 9 times, all told. I lived a hell of a life, you know, before I finally woke up. I did. I've been through a whole lot, and I carried other people through a whole lot without the second thought.
So it's all stemmed from the start right there in that reform school. I believe if you'd have been treated like a human instead of a piece of dung, my life would have been different. I wouldn't have got out trying to take my hatred out of society. What if
what if things like that had never came to me like it did in my life? What could I have done? You know what I mean? Because your life destroyed. What could I have done if this thing wasn't forced on me? I wish all of them could be punished like anybody else be punished to do that to children, because they were grown and they knew what they were doing.
And you are never going to forget the things they did to you. It's always going to be with you.
Try not really think about it. Ain't nothing you must brag about or talk about. You know, as the man you're supposed to be, and knowing that you had to go through what you went through, you think about how could it be? Why? Why? It hurts.